start it now. And now let's talk about letters and emails. Okay.
Okay, sir. Mhm.
Okay. Do you like to write a letter or an email?
Yeah, I work as a employee at my office, so
Mhm.
I write email every day. So I
Mhm.
prefer to write email than uh, writing in the paper.
Okay. So why do you like
Okay.
write an email?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah. It's difficult to say, but I have dream to be a lecturer, and
Mhm.
another dream I want to be a manager. So it's
Okay.
very important for me to what is it? To write business email.
Mhm.
So today I uh, write every day to encourage and to improve my skill in writing business email.
Mhm.
So in the future, I hope I can write write email well. Yep.
Okay. Thank you. So do you think the emails are useful?
Sorry, sir.
So do you think the emails are useful? Emails are useful. Do you think that?
Yes, in the modern life, we uh, internet mail change uh, post email, and it's more useful because we can uh, send, and the person in other city or other country can receive in just 1 until 2 minutes, and it's very easy, and we can contact each other, especially in business. In my case,
Mhm.
uh, more easy than before.
Okay, thank you. And talking about
Mm.
emails, so what sort of or what type of email do you think that's the most difficult to write? What type of email do you think that it is difficult to write?
Uh, in my opinion, I find difficult when I write negotiation email. It's
Okay.
yeah, it's very difficult. It's I explain about the price that I want, and the quality, and about what is it delivery time is
Mhm.
if I want to order uh, one part from other country. And so yeah, for me, negotiation email is difficult. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And how do you feel when you receive emails from your office? How do you feel when you receive email from your office?
uh, I really enjoy what I'm doing every day.
Okay.
I receive email. It's about 2 until 30, 20 until 30 email every day,
Okay.
and I make communication with other people in around the
Okay.
world, especially from Japan and Australia. So I really enjoy when I write, because uh, some country have uh, different culture when they write something in email. So I think yeah, it's I'm really enjoy.
Okay, thank you. And now let's talk about a foreign food. Okay, meals like a sushi,
Okay.
like pizza. Okay, so have you
Mhm.
ever tried a foreign food from Mexico?
Sorry, sir.
So have you ever tried or have you ever eaten foreign food from Mexico?
Honestly, I never eat some food from Mexico, but I saw a lot of type of food from Mexico when I watch telenovela in the television. So I hope one day I can try, especially what is it? Uh, Something that contains such as spaghetti from Italy. Uh, the, the 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 taste is spicy, and
Okay.
yes, one day I hope I can try uh, when I visit Mexico maybe.
Okay, thank you. And so, do you like try to new fast food? Do you like to try a new fast food?
Yeah, uh, I have experience, and
Okay.
in I have a job to visit another
Mm-hmm.
city. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
it's about one time in 1 month. So uh, I also have a tight schedule. So
Mm-hmm.
it's sometimes push me to eat fast food. And
Okay.
in other city, I find a lot of type of fast food. So
Okay.
uh, I I feel it's what is it? Uh, awesome moment that when I try a new fast food. So
Mm-hmm.
because for me, life is too short to eat the same. So
Oh,
eat different fast food or new fast food, especially in new city that I visit. Uh, yes, I like it.
okay, thank you. So, what about people in general in your country? Do people in your country also like foreign food?
A typical Indonesian people
Mm-hmm.
has uh, what is it willingness to eat foreign food,
Mm-hmm.
especially from South Korea and Japan,
Mm-hmm.
because the taste is similar with Indonesian food. Uh,
Okay.
contains uh, thing uh, contains thing that the taste is uh,
Mm-hmm.
spicy, sweet, and it's similar with Indonesian food. So uh, we can find in a lot of more the
Mm-hmm.
foreign food restaurant is uh, uh, yes, we can find a lot of foreign restaurant in more in especially in
Okay.
big city.
Okay. So, what about in the future? Do you think that in the future people in your country will eat more food or less fast food? More or less fast food in the future?
ah this is only my opinion, but
Okay.
I believe that more people will choose to eat fast food because
Mhm.
in modern life we
Okay.
must finish our job faster than before. Uh,
Okay.
so sometimes we just need sometimes we just has uh, we just have uh, a little number of time, and
Mhm.
so fast food will uh, increase more and more. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. And now let's move to speaking part two. So please prepare for the answer. I will say the questions. So then I would like to ask you to describe something that you are proud of. And okay, so then you need to talk about what you achieve,
Okay.
when you achieve it, what was difficult about achieving it, and explain why you are proud of this achievement.
Okay.
So then you have this part, right? Okay, then you have 1 minute to prepare. You can start now. Okay, sir. Okay, can we start talking now? Because this
Okay,
is
sir.
only 1 minute. So you have 2 minutes to talk, so do not stop before you are being interrupted. You can start talking now.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I'm going to talk about something that I am proud of because I received it. Uh, last year was an important year for me because I got the best player in the football competition in Bekasi Resident. It is one of amateur football league, but it's very important for me because for me it's difficult to achieve it because I do exercise twice a week uh, in in my daily life that I work from I work at the office. Then after that, I must spend my time to playing football and to exercise to improve my ability. Because I also amateur player football in my my city, and I felt proud to achieve it because I remember that when I was child, I have I I have I had a dream to be a football player, but
Okay.
unfortunately, I can be a professional player,
Okay.
and
Okay.
after I got a chance to be a amateur player, I candidate to be a best player. And
Okay.
I also remember that my father had a dream to be a professional player, and
Okay.
he always talked to uh, uh, his son, especially me. You must be a football player one day. But yes, after I uh, sent a message that I got achieved to be a best player in one. He is very proud of me. And and the second thing that I felt proud because I achieved it when I received uh, when I received email from University
Thank you very
University
much.
of York. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. And now
Okay.
let's move to the next questions. And it's all
Mm-hmm.
about, let's say, let me check it, the questions first. Okay, it's all about how people influence others. All right. Okay, questions number one. So do
Okay, sir.
you think that people are influenced by celebrities or influenced by famous people?
Sorry, sir.
So do you
Hello.
think that we people here are influenced by celebrities or we are influenced by famous people? Do you think so?
Yeah. More and more people today influenced by celebrity, especially
Okay.
from uh, media social celebrities such as
Okay.
Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook.
Uh-huh.
Uh, there are a few reasons that uh, more and more people influence for celebrity because we always uh, we always uh, get what a positive quote or to improve our ability, for example, to study hard and to get success one day, and also uh, 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 and also the girls get influenced what they must to wear, especially about fashion and clothes. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you. So what about parents? Do you think that parents influence more to children?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Parents, in my country, parents provide much suggestion to their son, but unfortunately, the number of people that receive the suggestion is uh, decrease because more time because a lot of uh, students or children in my country spend a lot of time to watch television or watch YouTube. So what the thing that they release is depend on they watch from the media social. So the parents just yeah uh, just a little number to receive the suggestion. Yes. Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you. And now let's talk about goals. Okay. So do you think that every person is to have their own goal every year they have? Do you think that we as a person should have our own goals every year?
Yes, it's important for me because uh, in 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 our life we must have a goal because
Okay.
it's will give yes will it will provide uh, uh, will provide uh, something to improve or to to do it. For example, I have a goal every year to to lose weight. Yeah, because it's very important in my healthy life, and in in my case as an employer, I must set a goal to improve my company my company score in the global competition. Yes. Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you. And do you think that there are goals are not realistic? There are some goals are not realistic. Do you think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people has a unrealistic goal because
Okay.
the cut set our mind is
Hmm.
uh, uh, sometimes is unrealistic. We have a big dream that, for example, we have dream to visit Mars, and we have dream to be a yes to be a president, and sometimes we must realistic to set the goal because we always what's it revision the goal every year. So
Okay.
you must set your goal for 1 year. Is I suggest you must set your goals every one years to yeah, that's it, sir.
Okay, the next question, because you talk about setting goals. My question is,
Mhm.
why do people set the goals? Why do people set the goals? Why we need to set the goals?
Ah, well, it's difficult to say, but uh, in our life we must set the goal because goal is important thing. Uh,
Mhm,
what 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 we do every day. For example, uh, I have goal to uh, buy a new house, so I
mhm,
must do anything to achieve that goal. So
mhm.
yes, the goal is very important to every people, especially in my country, and and yes, that's it, sir.
Okay, and now let's talk about news, headline news. Okay,
Mhm.
do you think that headline news are important?
Headline news.
Yes. Do you think headline news are important?
Yes, headline news is important
Okay.
to give new information, especially uh, we need new information about government, about
Okay.
uh, sometimes about gossip,
Okay.
celebrities gossip, and it's it's populous. Uh, in my case, I live in populous city that with a variety of things, so I need new information about uh, about uh, yes, the government will provide information to the public or about traffic, about
Mhm.
environment, about natural earthquake, and etc. So it's very
Okay.
important for me.
Okay. Do you think that everything we read on magazine is true?
Yes, 10 years ago, I think it's true because
Okay.
I just read from newspaper and
Okay.
the quality of the uh, the news is uh, released that with uh, with uh, with education system.
Okay.
But today, the information that I receive is from a lot of uh, platforms such as newspaper, television, and media social, and every people can write the information. So the quality of information we must make sure again and uh, uh, try to search the source of information, and after that uh, we uh, can make conclusion, and yeah, that's it, sir.
Okay. The last questions. So do you think that a government has a right to censor the informations from the media?
Sorry, sir, can you repeat
So
it, the question?
So do you think that government has the rights to censor the information from the media? Censorship.
Hmm.
So do you think that
Okay.
government has the right to censorship?
I'm going to suggest that government uh, should make rights about the information, uh, because the real information should come from government, because they have a lot of thing to shut the source of information. For example, the government have a lot of staff in every resident, every city in the country. So
Okay.
I have a lot of reason, but I can make conclusion that if the information is come from today, if the information come from media, it's I cannot believe it, because today I think media is business. So the government could be taken out of the right from media to handled by government. Okay, that's it, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Sofyan. This is the end of the speaking sections, and I will
Okay, sir.
give you feedback then. Thank you, based on your
Okay, sir.
information. Thank you very much,
Okay,
Mr.
sir.